Hello, everyone. Baccarat James here for another exciting episode. And this is episode 18 we're getting into. And remember that this is not financial or gambling advice. What is happening here is something you've never seen before, and it's working really, really well. But don't believe my word for it. Go and try it. See how I play, and then go and try it because this is working so well. I mean, I'm not telling people to quit their day job or anything, but we're going to get right into it right now. Session 18 coming right up. So feel free to ask any questions in the comments below or email me at baccaratbeast@gmail.com. All right, we're going to get right into it. Let's go. Episode 18. Okay, we got knocked down pretty good in the last episode. And here's the tracking sheet from episode 17. So we're going to get right into it. And okay, we did lose our net 10. Okay, so we did lose 13 off of that. But we're going to act like we're coming in the next day at the same spot and see how we did. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the net 10, but that is there for a warning, guys. Like we would be down 13 units, right? Then we come back the next day. We have to pretend like we're hopping in a new shoe, but it's really the same. All right. So the next bet is 2. We forgot to add 18 units to the juice. Like I say, the juice is all on the up and up. So what's up? 295, 305, 13. 313 is a juice. And you got to be honest with yourself there, because if you're just not marking down the juice, then you're not really, you're definitely not playing right, because you have to count it. So that's like 15 units, right, from the 50 and minus the 13 here. We're not doing so well, but this is how we get it back. This is how I get it back, and we're going to see it right now, hopefully. Like I said, I no longer look ahead because the point is moot. If I crash and burn, I want to crash and burn the way that it's supposed to be, and not try and fudge the numbers and say, well, I just give up, right? And that can happen. You can just say, you know what? I see that we're doing really bad, so I'm not going to play anymore. But that's not how I roll, right? And that's not how it should go. So, all right, bank wins. So it's a 2-unit bet on the bank. 2-unit bet on the bank. We follow the same as last. Let's see. Oh, it's just spinning around this morning, guys. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if this is up to 2 times speed. Playback speed 1.25. No, that won't do. Come back here. Remember, we just bet the bank here. Okay, 2 times speed. That wins. So the 2, you mark the 3 down to 1 on your tracking sheet. Add 2 to the juice. Okay. And we're betting 3 units here. That wins. So you take the 2 and the 1. Take that off. Add 3 units there. 1, 2 to your juice. 4 units, that wins. Okay, 4 units wins. Knock 4 off there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, we're doing really well here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're stuck with 4 units. 4 more units on the bank, guys. See if it can clear the slate. We don't care if the juice rolls up. There we go. We cleared the slate. We want all those units back. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the juice. Go back down to 1 unit. Back down to 1 unit. And we lost. All right. So we got a 1 on our tracking sheet. We bet 1 unit on the player. And here we go. Interesting. Got it all back in one fell swoop there, boys and girls. We win there. 1 unit. So we clear your slate again. Our high value is 50. Our highest plateau is 50. So we go from there. And yeah, this is not catching on. People really don't care how to make money for free. And it's really quite funny. But maybe when word catches on, we'll get the number of subscribers. Then I'll bother going live, because I'm not going to bust my ass live if nobody wants to watch. But I'm going to try anyway. So it goes to the bank. 1 unit on the bank. See if we can get our highest plateau going again. 1 unit on the bank. Nope, no can do. Okay, 1 unit on the bank again. Go with the chop. Go with the chop because of that gap. All right, that wins. Clear that slate. Add 1 to the juice. So we got 14 units on the juice. 1 unit on the player. Nope. Mark that down on your sheet. Mark that down on your sheet. So yeah, you can say, okay, I lost the net 10. I will get out and then see how you do. Come back later. Get back in. But we're going to pretend that we're coming back in the same shoe. We got to do that just to see how bad it really is. You know, how bad it really could get. So, and there's been days where you just get slaughtered. All right, let that run. Let that run. See what we can do. Ah, very interesting. Very interesting. All right. 1 unit on the player. Nope. Mark that down. Okay, let's mark this down properly. Okay. We had a 1 down there. Right. On your tracking sheet, you should have a 1 and a 1. Now we're going with player. Now we're going to player. Bet the chop now. Bet the stripe at least 2 times. And that loses. You should have 3 negative 1s on your tracking sheet. Let's see how our pillow is doing here. No bet here. Wait for it to come back to player. Wait for it to come back to player. Alrighty then. Yeah, I don't mind teaching, and I'm definitely doing fine playing. Okay, 1 unit on the chop, 1 unit on the bank. And you should be showing a negative 3 there. Not -1, -1, -1. Lose there, 2 in a row. That's a -4. And -4. Yeah, the way that this works, we could probably lose 60% of the bets and still come out ahead. So 1 unit on the bank here. 1 unit on the bank. Tie hand. Wow. There we go with the bank. Circle that. The next bet will be 2 units. Add 1 to the juice. Wait for it to come the player or a run of 6 bangs. A lot of back and forth in this game. A lot of back and forth. So you can run in some real roadblocks. 2 units on the player. 2 units on the player. You got to bet 2 units. Don't go $25, $30 because you'll never get your money back that way. Yeah, you're going to lose more when you lose, but you're going to get it back a lot quicker. 1 unit on the bank here, guys. 1 unit on the bank. That wins. Cross that off. Add that to the juice. Goes back to player. 2 units on the player. When it comes back to the player. They're getting quite the lag this morning. How many people can be on the internet at 3 in the morning? Yeah, that's what happens when you're retired. You just wake up and say, heck, I'll do this today. I'll do that. Do whatever the heck you want. Like I say, if anyone wants to collaborate with me, let me know. 2 units here on the player. 2 units here on the player. Now that I'm retired, I'm ready and raring to go. Play higher. But I'm not going to kill my bankroll, right, guys? 2 units on the player. And that does not look good. Oh, nothing tie. No. That was a bank. We lose 2 units there. 1 unit on the bank, guys. 1 unit on the bank. We lose there. All right. 1 unit on the bank, guys. That's where we're going now. 1 unit on the bank. My predictions are just as bad as anybody else. We lose there. Nice, huh? Lose every hand. All right, tie hand at 6. Just wait for it to come back to bank, guys. Or run 6 players. Yeah, and this can be boring. This can be really boring. All right, 1 unit on the player, guys. 1 unit on the player because of that chop. Yeah, and everybody has something to sell on the internet. I'm doing this for a sponsor, okay, to see if we can get a sponsor, or if somebody wants to come and play live, then we'll play live, and hopefully with bigger money. Lose there. 1 unit on the player loss. So we're going to the solids now. When we come back to the player, we'll start to bet the run. Just one time. 1 unit on the player. Your tracking sheet should look like 1122111. Like a piece of garbage. That wins. Okay, 1 with a circle there. I'm going to bet 2 units on the bank when it comes back. Unless, of course, the player runs its head off. 2 unit bet here, guys, on the bank. Sometimes these just fill right in. Nope. 2 unit loss there. And we have a 1 unit bet on the bank here. That wins. 1 unit on the bank. X that out. Add 1 to the juice. 2 units on the player here. That loses. Wow. Eventually this will kick in. Eventually. Wait for it to go to player. All right. 1 more bank and we're getting in. 1 more bank and we're getting in. Yep. Okay. 1 unit on the bank. See how that works with the vertical run? 1 unit on the bank. That wins. Okay. Add that to the juice. 2 units on the bank here, guys. Can it keep going? Yeah. 2 units on the bank. Mark that off. Juice it up. 3 units on the bank now. Nope. Nope. Your tracking sheet should look like 112223. Okay, 1 unit on the player. 2 units on the player. Nope. 112222. Okay. 1 unit on the player. 1 unit on the player. No. No can do. All right. When it comes back to player, 1 unit on the bank. Another crappy shoe, guys. Just another crappy day. Don't worry. I have faith in this like no tomorrow. Then maybe that's my problem, huh? Couldn't get on that bank run soon enough, but hey, there'll be other days. Okay, we go to bank 1 unit. 1 unit on the bank. 1 unit on the bank. Nope. Wow. Your tracking sheet 1122232111. Alrighty then. 1 unit on the bank. Sometimes these shoes are just so crappy. Nope. Well, that was a tie. 1 unit on the bank. That wins. All right, 2 sat up. 2 units on the player. That loses. No, that was a tie. 2 units on the player. Loses. Yep. Oh, God. Everything's losing. Goes back to player. We bet the player because there is no singleton gap. Nope. All right. 1 unit on the player. If it were to win, you take the highest number you have on there, which is the 3, knock it down to 2 if it wins. Nope. It does not win. 1 more unit on the player. 1 more unit on the player on the chop. That wins. Take that 3 and knock it down to 2. All right? 2 units on the bank here. Nope. All right. We'll get the hang of this eventually, maybe. Kind of, sort of. Makes you want to just look ahead and see how much you get slaughtered, but I'm not going to do that. Just be patient. Just be patient. Patterns come, patterns go. You'd be amazed. All right. 1 unit on the player. 1 unit on the player. Player wins there. Knock any of those ones down. 2 units on the bank. 2 units on the bank. That wins. Juice it up. 2 units. Knock off one of those 2s. 3 units on the player. That wins. Knock off a 3 and a 1. 2 and a 1. Okay. 4 units on the bank. That wins. Knock off a 2 and a 2. Add the juice. 2, 3, 4. 5 units on the player. No. No. 5 units on the player. All right. Let's do an updated version of our tracking sheet on how it should look now, because it was a dog's breakfast. Okay. So it should be 2-1, 2-1, 2-5 right now with a 4 unit bet. Okay. Just wipe all this out. Two, 1. Whoops. 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. And the next bet is 4. Why I'm doing this, updating this now, because it was looking kind of convoluted. The juice is 313, and I got 25, 27. Wow. 27, 40. Okay. 27. So that's 340 is a deuce. It's getting up there. And the highest plateau is still at 50. Okay, so we consider the juice goodbye. Get all this out. 340. Okay. 2-1, 2-1, 2-5. All right, back to the action, guys. Next bet will be a 4 unit bet. Okay. That's how that should look. I just updated it. And if we're off a bit, we're off a bit. No big deal. No big deal. All right. Next bet is 4. When it comes back to the player, we'll bet the chop. 4 units on the bank when it comes back. Good coffee this morning. 4 units on the bank. Coming right up. That's it for the shoe. All right, we'll see you in the next one, guys. I just showed you. No. All right, we'll see you in 19. Yeah, that's your final tracking sheet too. I didn't know that it was going to end, but the next bet will be 4 in the next shoe, right? We got back 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, right where we were before, 13 off. But with that 5 unit bet, we would have won that one. Hey, that would have made the difference, 1 bet. So that's where we're at. And I'll see you in episode, 19? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And give me a thumbs up. And if you can, subscribe. I appreciate that. All right. Baccarat James over and out. Thanks again, guys. Have a good day.